Y'all, Bridget Bartlett here. So today I am going to show you how you can join our program for free and become a SaaS owner in a matter of minutes. I really truly mean in a matter of minutes. Okay. So first of all, let me get in here to my little presentation. So why do you want to start a SaaS business? Okay. So according to datapine.com, software as a service, which is SaaS, platforms continue to expand their reach year by year, and 2024 will be no exception, particularly due to the emergence of white labeling, no code, and low code platforms. So, tech startups can bring their SaaS based content to life with less technical experience. Do you guys understand what that means for us? It means literally that you can start a SaaS business simply by signing up to resell another platform. That is so insane. Okay. So this opens up a world of opportunities without having like developer skills and creating your own software. Okay. So what is white label? A white label platform is software as a service, so SaaS, product that allows companies to create their own branded version of it. Okay. So imagine if Coca Cola allowed you to call it Bridget Cola and you could turn around and sell Coca Cola to everyone that you know, right? That would be incredible. And that's what white label allows you to do. Okay. So, what are the best white label software opportunities and how can you get started earning passive income as soon as possible? So, I'm going to share with you a system I created to help you fast track this process. I do want to check my comments here, and because I am live. Okay, cool. All right. So, now let me get back in here. So, first, before I get into telling you about my system, I do want to just briefly tell you a little bit about who I am and what my experience is. Okay, so why should you trust me to help you? First of all, between 2015 and 2023, my husband and I actually had a local business. It became very successful. He was actually able to retire at 50, so we were very blessed to be able to do that. While I was doing that, though, I actually had a pharmacy friend. I worked in pharmacy for 20 years, and he had started his own pharmacy and he said, "Hey, can you help me?" And I was very hesitant, but I was really excited about being able to help other business owners with all of the things that I had learned up until that point. So I actually just kind of happened into my own agency. And of course, I call that vision marketing and design. That's what I have today. Now, in 2019, I was actually hired by a software company to be their local business marketing, training, and support specialist. And I was able to have a Facebook group and do coaching and teach other business owners how to put their business on autopilot and how to actually get leads. Okay, so I really developed my love of teaching in that position. Okay, now what's really super great is here in October, just a few months ago, I was able to go to the HighLevel Summit. They asked me to actually speak on stage, and I won an Affiliaire Award. So, really, really excited about HighLevel and all the opportunities available. Okay. So, there are two important things that you need to be able to create a SaaS business or really any business in general, any type of marketing strategy. There are two things that you need. You need a good offer and you need a traffic method. Okay. So you need an offer to present to an audience so that they will obviously want to sign up. It needs to be a good solution for them, right? And you can do this by spending time and money learning and practicing. I do recommend, regardless of your experience level, checking out Alex Hormozzi's books, $100 million offers, $100 million leads. That will definitely give you a good overview of, basically the foundations of offers and leads. However, that does take a lot of time. And I noticed during all of this process and the coaching and consulting and all of that I do, there are some common issues that business owners have when they're starting to automate their own business or they want to start a SaaS business. Okay. And one of those things is it takes too long to create a good offer, right? You might create an offer, you might think it's good, but you don't really know it's good until you put it out in the marketplace and the market tells you if it's good, right? So that's such a long process to work through all of that. I totally get it. Another thing is it takes too long to learn the tools. But even if you have a great offer, you have to learn the tools to be able to build the system. And that's the next problem because it takes too long to build the system, right? We need to make money. It's like you sign up for tools and now you need to earn your investment back, right? The longer it takes you to do these things, the longer it's going to take you to start earning a profit. Um, so it takes too much time to revise the offer to convert. Okay, so that's what I was talking about, creating a good offer, because you might think you have a good offer, you launch it out into the world. Guess what? It's not a good offer. Now you need to figure out how to revise that to make it convert. Usually it's copy, the audience, things like that. And then the next problem is it takes time to revise the system to convert. So maybe they're not going to the right places at the right time. And you have to tweak all of those things to make it a high converting sales process. Okay. So while you're doing all of that, you are losing, bleeding, it's raining money and time, right? There is no more stress than when you are trying to make your business successful and you are literally just working 16, 20 hours a day, usually at a full time job while you're trying to grow your business. It's so stressful. So the longer it takes you, that's the less time you have with your family, the less money you have that you're providing to your family. And your spouse is probably like, when are we going to start seeing a return on this investment? It's a very stressful situation. You could do all of that, or you could join my program and fast track all of this for free. Okay. So I told you I was going to tell you my best white label opportunities. Number one, HighLevel. Absolutely, by far, hands down, best white label suite of tools that you can possibly purchase. You sign up for HighLevel and you can resell unlimited accounts, user accounts inside of your HighLevel agency, SaaS. Right. So it doesn't necessarily have to be an agency. You just literally like imagine ClickFunnels on steroids because it's so amazing. HighLevel has all of the tools that a business needs to manage their business with a CRM, website builders, email marketing, all of those things you can do inside of HighLevel. So being able to brand HighLevel as your own business and then resell user accounts into HighLevel, that's incredible. However, HighLevel is pretty popular and there's lots of people signing up for HighLevel to create their businesses and SaaS. And the problem that everyone has is, okay, great, it's awesome. I have these tools, but now how do I get leads? Okay, so that's where the white label suite comes in. Okay, so I've partnered with HighLevel and white label suite to be able to provide you with this program. And I have so much training and support and additional resources and tools that I'm going to share with you that are completely free. Okay, when you sign up for HighLevel under me, HighLevel pays me an affiliate commission. Okay, so that's why I can give you all of these things for free. Same with white label suite. I earn a commission. And so that's why I can give you all these things for free. Okay. I want to encourage you to find success with, of course, my help, because when I first got started, I had no help at all. And so I have really structured this program to provide everything that you need to have a successful HighLevel agency. Okay. So, to explain this the system and how it all works. Okay, so we have our 20 free targeted leads. So what you're going to say is that in the way that our sales funnel and the automations that we have for you, what you're going to say is get 20 free targeted leads for your business. Yay, who doesn't want free leads, right? Now, when they sign up for the 20 free leads, they're going to book an appointment. And then, of course, we have a value ladder. You need to have a value ladder in your business to be able to earn additional income. The most value that you're going to get from your customer is obviously not the 20 free leads, right? It's going to be when they start purchasing things, and the opportunities when they start purchasing, they become a customer of yours. So we want to keep increasing the value, which of course keeps them excited to keep investing with us because we're providing all the solutions that they need in their business. Okay. So we're saying the way that our system works is we're saying get 20 free targeted leads for your business. They opt in. Okay. So now we're offering them when they book the demo and we're going through the demo and we're discussing how it all works. We're going to offer them something like 1,000 targeted leads without paid ads, $497 a month. most businesses are spending way more than that in ads trying to get leads for their business. Okay. And sometimes they're not successful, sometimes they are. So, that's a great value, but I'm just giving you that as an example. Now, what you could do from that point on is great. We have leads. Now, where are you sending these leads? Do you have a CRM? If they don't have a CRM, that's great. We're going to upsell them to our white label HighLevel CRM. Okay. So that's how it works now. Instead of $497, we're earning $597. And remember, this whole process is automated. Okay. It's the white label lead system is an AI generated lead system. They can literally click a button and send all their leads to HighLevel. So it integrates simply. Even if they had another CRM, it would just make more sense to them to click a button rather than set up all the automations to send it to their other CRM. Now that's possible. So if they're a large business and they've invested thousands of dollars into setting up their CRM, maybe they want that. But if they don't have that, then now you have the opportunity to upsell them. Now, once they're in the white label lead system and they're in your CRM, they're probably going to need additional services. Okay, so we're working our way up the value ladder. And when you start providing services, obviously time cannot be duplicated. So that's your most valuable asset. So that needs to be at the top of your value ladder. Okay. So, for example, we're going to say 1,000 targeted leads without paid ads, plus our suite of marketing tools, plus our done for you lead generation, plus websites, sales, uh, social media management, paid ads, and more, right? So, really, you can decide what you want to do on top of the SaaS products. Okay, so hopefully that clarifies, and hopefully you're visualizing how these things work together. Okay, the last thing you want to do is just be another high level agency that is competing on nothing other than price, because that is the fastest race to the bottom that you could possibly do. You'll be wasting your time. Okay, so I want to set you up with a system, not just a tool that you can use to start earning income, to start growing your business as quickly as possible. Okay, so we have a done for you system, and it includes the sales funnel. Okay, so the way that it works is we have this landing page here. They're going to opt in to claim their 20 free leads. They're going to book an appointment with you. Okay, now, of course, that is going to notify you. It's going to say, hey, you have an appointment. And then, of course, you can choose your own days and times and all of that. But when they show up to the appointment, you're going to show them how they can use the lead system to get leads for their business. Okay, so obviously, you want to use the system to be familiar with it, because if you want to resell the system, obviously you need to be familiar with that. Okay, so we're actually going to give you some leads that you can use to get familiar with the system. All right. Now, of course, once they opt in for the booking calendar, we need to send them sales emails. We need to, send them automated booking reminders and things like that. So, of course, our system does come with the automations to do all of that. All of your info is pre-filled into the emails, so there's no editing or anything that you need to do. Okay. Now, I'm not just going to give you like a snapshot. I'm not going to give you something that you need to load into your HighLevel account, and then I'm just going to abandon you. Okay. I'm actually going to set this system up for you. Okay. So this includes setting up your high level agency. It includes setting up our system, our automations, and I'm even going to connect your domain. Okay. So there's literally nothing else that you need to do. This would be a done for you system. Okay. Now, like I said, to give you access to the white label suite system, if you're unfamiliar, it basically is a system that you can type in a business name or a niche and a location, and you can pull up all of the contact information here. For example, these are agencies. I can't actually remember what area they're in here, but they are agencies, and you can see that we can see there we have like an AI assistant that will generate a script to tell you a little bit about them if you're doing cold calling or cold emails. We also have the rating here. So if you want to check their reviews, if you're doing reputation management, we have their website there, so we can tell if they have a Facebook pixel or a Google Tag Manager, and we can even contact them with their phone number. It shows a contact person and even the emails of everyone who works in that company. Okay, so this is what I was saying. You can easily pull this up. We're going to give you 200 free leads to get started with and make sure that this is a good solution for you. And then of course, you can sign up to resell if you choose to do that. All right. So this is a super valuable resource, and we want to make sure that you get started as soon as possible with very little setup on your part. Okay. Now, if that's not a great system for you, or you're doing that and you're ready to scale, you're serious about this is not just a hobby for you, this is your business and you're ready to run paid ads. But again, here's the problem everyone experiences. They don't know how to run paid ads. So, are you going to invest thousands of dollars into your paid ads, someone to run your paid ads, and then hopefully you get a result? I actually want to provide you also with a free account of our Vision AI Ads Manager. So you're going to be able to literally use AI to manage your ads. You simply paste in your website URL, you choose your target. We can even have the AI create the content for you. So an image or a video, it will write the copy for you. And then you're simply just choosing the budget that you want to set for your ads. Okay. So this AI software is going to take care of all of that for you. Okay. So whether you're using the white label lead system and or you want to run paid ads, we have everything that you need to take care of that. Okay. Now, maybe you're even more of a beginner and you're just really not ready for that. And you're like, oh, I really want to do this, but I'm not quite sure about any of this. Okay. So definitely want to provide a solution for you as well. So if you're a total beginner or you just love working on your Facebook profile for business, we do have an automation tool that you can use there as well. It is L Messenger. It does come, every member gets a free L Messenger account. And so you can use this to automate a lot of your messaging and your outreach using your personal Facebook profile. Okay, so we definitely want to automate. We want to tag these people, we want to follow up with them and create automated message campaigns. Okay, so what else can you offer to get leads? It's great to say, okay, 20 free leads, that's awesome. But if you're creating content like I do all the time, you need more calls to action. Okay, you need more lead magnets. You need more resources that you can offer to get them to the same direction you want them to take for your offer. But you just need a larger variety of those lead magnets. Okay. So what I'm going to give you is 16 plus pre-built lead magnets. And you can see here, of course, it's all, a template. It can be branded to you. But what we want to do is we want to give them resources. In this example, you can see the blown up version is the A2P compliance script. So you would say, hey, are you struggling to get, approved for A2P compliance? Well, fill out this form and we'll write the script for you. So this is a free tool that you can use, right? So if you want to create a video or send an email and talk about the struggles of A2P compliance and people getting approved and all of that, then you can say, hey, click the link in the description, check out my free script generator so that you can get approved for A2P compliance. So we've given you 16 plus of these lead magnets that you can use either, like I said, in paid ads. You can use them in your cold email marketing. You can send them to your existing list. You can share them on social media, anything that you want to do. And of course, like I said, the goal is to give them basically this lead magnet. And then you can see in the top right hand corner, get 20 free leads. Okay. So that's where we want to eventually send them, but we're trying to give them value first. We want to introduce ourselves in a non-spammy way to this business owner, and by offering a lead magnet that's relevant to them. Okay, so A2P compliance, if you're unfamiliar, this has to do with making phone calls and texting a business phone number. It does need to be approved. That's something. It's a law in the United States. Okay, but there are other things like cold email script generator, slogan ideas, Google review response generator, and all of these tools that you can use as lead magnets to get them to your system. Okay, so that's not all though. Okay, we have unlimited free accounts and reseller licenses that you can use for the Elm tools. So like I told you, every member gets a free Elm Messenger Pro account. You actually get licenses available to you. So you can use unlimited licenses of the free account of Elm Messenger, Elmatic, Elm Optimizer, and Elm Link. Okay, so you can give those away as lead magnets. And of course, if they upgrade, then you can use one of your reseller licenses and actually earn additional income. For example, if someone decides to upgrade from a free Messenger Pro account to a premium for $67 a month, that money goes to you. You don't have to pay anything. It's 100% profit. Okay. So you do get licenses of those, and you also get the unlimited licenses of free accounts. Okay. Now, to help you with that, I've also created this website here so that you have a done for you website. It is, the white label videos and all of that stuff so that you can start using these right away. Okay. Definitely, like I said, I want to make it as fast as possible. So you can see you have full websites for all of the tools that you're available to resell. Okay. Now, also included in that, I want to give you a license portal to help you manage all of your licenses. Okay. So if you have someone cancel or you need to verify how many licenses do you have yet, you really need a portal to be able to manage those things. So I'm going to give you access to that there for the Elm tools as well. Now, we're talking about things that you can use as a lead magnet. So I've given you some pre-built courses that you can use. Okay. So for example, here's how I would use this. If I'm using the Zoom Mastery course, I would want to brand it to myself. I may even want to remake the videos as myself, or maybe I just want to use it as is. And I just want to put links under the video that say, hey, if you want to learn more about Zoom, or hey, if you're interested in signing up for 20 free leads, or whatever you want to do. Now you're going to create content, or you're going to send this to your list, or you're going to advertise for a free Zoom Mastery course. And that's what you're going to use as your lead magnet. Okay. So you have all of these choices. Of course, you can resell them, you can give them away, you can do anything that you want with them, but they're built into your account. Okay. So you don't really have to do any of the creating or any of that. They're already pre-built. So, what other resources do we offer? I told you there's a lot. So, of course, I want to make sure that you have a SaaS website template. Okay. So you're signing up for HighLevel, you need to resell your SaaS. So I'm obviously going to give you a SaaS website template. However, there are some people that love HighLevel so much and they prefer the affiliate opportunity. Maybe you already have an audience, or you just have a large group in your network who you just think, oh, I love the white label opportunity, but HighLevel is so awesome. I would rather just tell them it's HighLevel and then just give them my affiliate link. You can earn commission doing that. So if that's what you decide to do, I definitely wanted to provide you with a affiliate website that you can use as well. Okay. So, in addition to all of that, there will be times that you want to create content, or you need to, for example, create a YouTube short description, or Instagram Reels script generator, or slogan ideas, whatever you need that you would maybe want to use Chat GPT for. Or if you're using something like Jasper, I actually have 60 plus AI tools that you can have unlimited access to. There are no credits that you need to purchase. You can use this any way that you wish. Okay. You could even use it as a lead magnet if you really wanted to. Okay. Now, the next thing is I wanted to give you additional snapshots. So if you're unfamiliar with a snapshot, it is what HighLevel calls basically if you take an entire account, like a website and email campaigns and opportunities pipeline and all these and courses and all of that, you can actually build that into a account inside of HighLevel, and then you can basically make a copy of that with a link. Okay, so I've provided lots of these for you guys. Usually when I do a training about, how to use HighLevel for your cleaning business, or for a church, or for affiliate marketing, I always want to provide that to you guys in the training. Okay. So, or in the resources so that you can use that for yourself. So there are additional snapshots included as well, in addition to our system. Now, I also have given you a free Noisy account. Now, we don't use this internally. We have our own community for that. But if you wanted to use this for your clients, you want to create private groups, have unlimited storage. You can even have meetings, video meetings inside of your private group. You do have the ability to access that as well. I'm also going to give you a premium group key account. This is not the free version. This would be the premium version. And this is going to help you automate your Facebook group. So if you already have a Facebook group and you want to automate a lot of processes, for example, when they answer those three questions in the beginning, and you want to be able to send that to your HighLevel agency, you can do that with Group Key. Okay. Now, I'm also going to give you 95 plus landing page templates. Okay. These are really beautiful, well designed templates. High Level already has a lot of templates inside there. But if you're looking for something that's maybe not so like templatized, meaning everybody has access to it, definitely want to check out the 95 plus landing page templates and see if there's something in there that would work for you or for your client. Okay. Now, we all need social media. Okay. So I'm also going to give you 3,000 plus Canva templates that you can use. All you need to do is just click the button and you can import it right into your Canva account. If you don't have a Canva account yet, you can create a free Canva account just by going to canva.com. Okay. So, multiple different niches, definitely lots to choose from. Okay, so there are 3,000 plus of those that you can use. Now, I told you that we have our own community. This is one of the things that I love the most about our program because when I first got started, and I say this all the time, I was all alone. Every victory, every loss, I had no one that I could share that with or even ask advice to who was familiar with what I was doing. And so I knew that that was going to be a huge part of what I wanted inside of this program. Okay. So I have a community there. You can always go there and ask questions of me or anyone else in our group. That's definitely going to be the best place to go. I'm also sharing resources in there and all of those things. Okay. Now, Monday through Thursday, after the live training, because I am live Monday through Thursday, actually Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But Monday through Thursday, after the live training, I have open office hours. Okay. So you can actually join me. You can ask me any question. I try my best to be available to you at least once a day, right? Because we all have problems, and sometimes those problems can't wait for support to get back to us. Sometimes you just need just to bounce ideas off of someone. And so I want to make sure that I'm available. So I'm always in the Zoom room at that time. You can just hop in. Of course, once that's done, though, it's not just a normal Zoom room because I want to make sure that you have the recording of that call. I want to make sure that you have some notes and everything so that you can go back and reference that. So I actually use a tool, a very cool AI tool that records the meeting, takes notes, and all of that. And so you can see that there. That's what you get at the end of every meeting. Okay. So again, I'm just trying to go above and beyond to make sure that you have every resource available to you to be successful. And part of that is our weekly Q&A session. And man, I have had some super, super special guests join us for our weekly Q&A session. It's always super exciting to not only for me as a huge fan of these other business owners, but it's also so great to speak to other business owners who have walked a different path, have different experiences, and I love to invite them into our weekly Q&A session. This is live broadcasted all over my social media, and of course my members can join us in the Zoom room, and then you can ask these business owners questions directly. So it's not just you're stuck hearing me all the time. I want to provide you resources from experts in the field who have been very successful with building and creating their businesses online. Okay, so if you've even kind of familiar with High Level, I guarantee you see some of these faces and you know these names because they're great resources. Okay. So, one thing else that I love to do in our weekly Q&A session is I love to reward action takers. So, if you show up to our weekly Q&A, you every single week you have the opportunity to win a private consultation with me, okay? We literally spin the wheel and whoever's name pops up, they are the ones who get the private consultation, okay? So, I love to reward action takers. So if you do show up, I feel like I want to make sure that you have everything that you need. Sometimes people don't feel too comfortable asking questions in a group setting. So I want to make sure that I do give you that private time so that you can get any private assistance that you need with your system. Okay. So how can you join for free? Like I said, I am partnered with High Level and White Label Suite. And so they will pay me a commission if you sign up using my link. Okay. So you can sign up for HighLevel if you're not a HighLevel customer, and that does include if you're like a user of someone else's HighLevel agency. You need to have your own HighLevel account to be a member of our program, because that's what all of our automations are on. That's what our training is based on. You're just not going to be very successful without a HighLevel account. Okay. But you may already have a HighLevel account. If you want to upgrade to SaaS or you want to sign up for HighLevel, you can actually get my program for free. Okay. Because like I said, I earn a commission from HighLevel. So that's why it's free to you. And if you upgrade to SaaS, you're going to upgrade through me, but it doesn't change your sponsor. Okay. The way that HighLevel works is it will actually split the commission between me and your sponsor. And so we both benefit if you upgrade. But by you upgrading through me, you get all of my resources that I just explained to you. Okay. Now, you also, if you're already on the HighLevel SaaS plan, you can sign up for White Label Suite. Okay. You sign up for one of their plans using my link, and you're going to get a free membership into my program. You're going to get everything that I just explained to you. Okay. Now, if you, let's say that you're already on White Label Suite, or you are already on SaaS and you're like, I still want to join your program, we do have an annual plan. You can sign up directly through us. Obviously, it's not free. But if all of those opportunities have been exhausted, we definitely do have an option for you to join as well with our annual plan. Okay. So that was a mouthful, you guys. I hope I really clarified our program for you. I hope you can see really the value that I'm providing you. Every resource you could possibly need, from tools to done for you systems, done for you setup, to all of our support and access to my entire network, with the weekly Q&As, with all of those experienced people that you can reach out to for support. So thank you all so much for joining me. Make sure to go to myvisionagency.com today to get signed up for a program, and I look forward to working with you. Have a great day. Go make your vision a reality. Thank you so much for joining us for today's training. If you have any questions, you can join us for open office hours starting right now at bridgetbartlett.com. It's free and open to everyone, so I'll see you there.